Video number 25. Number 25.1. In order to respect the death process that the dying person describes. I understand that the dying often wait until the living family leaves the room or bedroom and give space for the process, whatever it may be. We cannot know what is happening, but it is real to the dying person. Ultimate in respect and love allows the living to support the process rather than be frightened of it. Probably true of all relationships in that respect, for other thoughts, visions, etc. is a companion to the love we feel. When a loved one dies, we lose the body, but the love in our hearts can remain with us until our end of life. Pay attention to how we accept our loved ones and their motives, ideas, impressions, and personalities. We may not agree, but we can accept what they are and have experienced. Number 25.2. This is beautiful. As a former hospice counselor, I saw so many things like this. It is wonderful. Number 25.3. I worked for a number of years with people who were close to the end of their lives. I've had experiences with them that let me know that there is a lot more to us, to life, than what goes on here in the mundane level. Number 25.4. My 95-year-old mother is in her last days. She's afraid of dying, and I attempt to help her by sharing some of these stories. She is currently having dreams that are lucid, a bit scary, but somewhat regular. She says they were as real life. And many times, she wakes by reaching out to someone near her only to awaken to our world where no one exists. This confuses her. I gently tell her this happens sometimes to people nearing the end of their life, but this scares her, so I've stopped. She is getting short-tempered and impatient with us. I think this is from her fear. I try get her to relax and try to understand the process, but I've not been successful. Number 25.5. On the morning of my aunt's last day, she woke and asked me, "Who's there at the end of my bed?" I couldn't see anyone there but felt their presence. She was at peace and said, "I'm going today, gather everyone. I want to say goodbye." She passed that night, after spending a day with close family and friends. Number 25.6. When my dad was dying and my mum was visiting him, she said she was talking to him. He was hearing her but not listening to her. He was looking over her shoulder to the corner of the room and smiling peacefully. After he passed away, she said to me, he wasn't alone. The nurses were with him and Grandpa came to get him. In my head I heard my grandpa's Irish voice, "Ah, come on now, son." Number 25.7. My mom just passed away on August 17th. On July 20th she started seeing and talking to my deceased granny. Her oxygen was normal, no meds, and she wasn't religious. She also saw a lady that her description sounded oddly like the Grim Reaper on her porch. She also saw lots of dogs. Please subscribe, like and share with anyone that needs these comforting stories. Search for my related book on Amazon using the title of 4,000 Deathbed Vision Stories. Sincerely, Ken.